Hey y'all, hey. We're gonna try to hurry up because we're in the closet cleaning up and deep cleaning. So found some solace in my son's closet. I got his crazy little, well not little, but his crazy, whatever you call this thing, gun here with me. We went out and did some scavenger hunting today and it was beautiful. I cried like the baby I am because I'm tough, but I'm sensitive too. And he explored and did his first exploration video, and I'm ever so proud of him. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I appreciate you all for joining me and continuing on this healing journey with me. We're starting out with John Legend featuring Mooney Long, Honey. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down so we can get these cards picked, get going. And today, he's going to do our oracles for us. He wants to pick the fairy oracles and the wild offering oracles. So when the babies speak, you listen. All right, let's put the camera down, y'all. Is it good, babe? I told you. He's having a nectarine, by the way, you all. Okay. Sweeter than honey. Doesn't want to go in, so okay. Honey, sweeter than honey. I see my owl. He ain't playing. Quietly. Ooh, sitting up top like that. I didn't even see that. All right, so we're gonna do this one 4 more times. We're gonna go to the next deck, and may not have many today, but that's okay. I don't have a lot of memory anyway. We made a lot of videos today, so who knows? All right, so 1, jumping, but they're not falling out. Ooh, 2, 3, last one. Okay. You okay, babe?
I just hit the C.
With your tooth? Yeah, be careful. That's not a joke. August Alsina, testimony. Uh-oh, spiritual court is definitely in session. Testimony. August Alsina, you all right? Yeah, you know, when we move, you can plant those in the yard, and we'll try to grow some trees, but right now you probably you might be able to throw them outside, but you can either put them in a cup and let them sprout, throw them outside, or throw them in the trash. You okay, though?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He said, I remember waking up being broke, but still nothing was breaking us. I ain't had nobody to look up to. I remember cutting class, being bad, because I didn't have what those other kids had. I remember wishing I can get them back. I remember my daddy told me he was coming and he didn't. Everything I wanted, I was told I couldn't get it. Ooh, look at that. It shot over there to you, Pooh. All right, so 1, 2, 3, okay, 4. All right, y'all. This is what we got. Let's straighten them up. I'm going to put those at the bottom, baby. Whole stack popped over there, huh? Okay, it's gonna be the first one. Go ahead and put the camera up. Hey, y'all. All right, so the first card is, look at that. As my king does this session with me today, what does it say? The children have the answers. Listen to them. Please do. Please do. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Next is, someone is watching your every move. Okay, so be advised, be aware someone's watching your move, but we don't move in fear and we don't care. Let them watch, give them a show, right? That's what you were advised to do. They will be handled. You don't have to do anything about it. Real quick, before I came on, I was getting a song as we came in the house today. I sung it to my son And I asked him had he heard it before. And it's not music I usually listen to, but I did back then when it came out. It is Take Me Down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls all pretty. Take me home. Yeah, yeah. I forgot who that was. Might have been Guns N' Roses. I'm not sure. But that was the song that was in my head all day. I don't know why, but it was. And usually it'll come through eventually. Okay. Back to the cards. Next card is I face all my fears fearlessly. We just talked about that. Yeah, you don't have fear, right? Face them all. What can you do? Either win or lose, right? Either way, you're going to learn a lesson. You're going to be congratulated or not. But it's going to help you in the long run to be a stronger individual. So I face all my fears fearlessly. Make that a mantra, if fear is something that you're dealing with. Next is who's that peeking through my window? Pow! Oh, that came out the other day as a song. Download. Nobody now. I see you peeking. That's weird. Stop it. Just knock. Haha. So be advised. Who's that peeking in my window? Pow. Nobody now. You better knock, or you might get knocked. Just say it. Stop being a peeker. That's not cool. Right? You go to jail for that. It's called stalking. Next is, do you feel it? Do you feel it yet? Do you? Because I definitely feel it. Oh my God, my skin. I feel it. I felt it all day. I've been crying on and off all day. I don't know why. We was walking at that museum where Harriet Tubman had freed slaves, and the energy and the frequency was just so heavy. I just started to pour tears, right? So I'm still regathering myself, but I'm glad I was able to experience that with my son, because slavery is not part of history that I've shared with him, because I want him to know the facts and the truth of it. And all lineages did not suffer from slavery, right? As long as you do your research and go back far enough, you'll know that. Anyway, be advised, be aware. If you don't feel it, you will. Next is Poland. Okay, so that's a location. So maybe you're going to Poland. Maybe you just went to Poland. Maybe that is somewhere you're planning to travel, or you may have family there. I don't know. However it applies to your situation. Next is someone is bisexual and or gay. Okay, so be advised, be aware. Someone in the situation may not be open with their sexuality, and they may be bisexual or gay. And I can say these things in front of my child because although he is only 8, we have had conversations about that. It's in cartoons, it's in the streets, it's on TV, it's everywhere. And I don't want him to get the information from the street. I'd rather him get it from me. So there's no angst when I speak about things like that. He's not active or anything like that, but he understands the differences and what he sees. And if he has a question, he feels that he can come to me and ask me freely. But in our situation, or however this applies, because it's past, present, and or future, and it's either you, somebody you're dealing with, someone connected to you in some way, family member, friends, co-workers, strangers, neighbors, could be in any way. But someone is definitely bisexual or gay, which is fine. To each his own, As long as you're honest and upfront about it, who cares, As long as we're not sleeping together, it's not my business, or anyone else's business for that matter. Next is Samson. So maybe someone with the name Samson. Or maybe I want to talk to Samson. Maybe somebody's smoking. I don't know. However it applies. That's a name, though. I wrote it as a name. Makes me think of the Dave Chappelle episode, though. Moving on. Next is whatever makes your heart sing is your destiny. Okay, so be advised, be aware. If you're caught between what you should do, where you should go, how you should do things, it's whatever makes your heart sing and makes you happy. You want to put one foot in front of the other towards that direction, and that is your destiny. As long as it's allowing you to transmute negative energy, experiences, and things that you've gone through into some type of teaching tool, or making you happy from the inside out, that's probably your destiny. You can also pull your birth chart and look at your north node and things of that nature and find out specifically. But yeah, chase your destiny. We only have one life here. Well, we'll go into that at a different time. Next is another energy shift takes place. Okay, so there's about to be another supermoon, new moon. It's another moon cycle coming. It's going to be a huge, I think it's the 13th, I believe. 14th, something like that. I could look it up, but anyway. It's going to be another energy shift. Be prepared, okay? Be advised. You're being aware, made aware now. Okay. We're not doing that. Let me find a playlist because this is a bunch of August Alcinas. And I like him, but I don't want a whole bunch of same music. Let me switch it up. You guys hold just a second. Playlist, baby. I need a whole list. I'm back, y'all. Okay, so we rocking with Lotto. This was a suggestion from the Starseed. It's called Sunshine, featuring Lil Wayne and Childish Gambino. She coming in here hot, too. She say, pray for my enemies, Lord. I need clarity. They ain't got empathy for me. They stare at me. They needed therapy. Let's get through these cards. Your good days outweigh your bad days. Absolutely. That's an old church spiritual. But, uh-oh. Sunshine on me. I let sunshine on me. Hey, sunshine on me. I like it, Pootie. Thank you, baby. Your good days outweigh your bad days. There you go. I told you, listen to these babies. They know what they talk about. Next is T-Pain. That's just tips. That's a song. Parental advisory for all song suggestion, but be advised, be aware. That is a song advice to listen to. Next is, she is getting it. She said, sunshine on me every time I leave the crib. Got it out the mud. I did it by my lonely. I ain't giving none to these hating. No peace. Baby, give me some. Up top. You got it, baby. Okay, next is Earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Sunshine on me. I like it. Okay, so Earth sign may have something to do with what's going on in your situation at this time. Let's go, because I'm going to rock with my baby. It's time to have that tough talk. Okay, so Earth signs, if you need to, if there's a chapter you need to close or something that you need to iron out, get it done. Be advised, be aware. It's time to have that tough talk. I'm wide open for a talk. Please don't let fear get in the way. What does it say here? Face all your fears fearlessly. Right? I am not going to bite. I am not an angry, mean person. I am just guarding myself and my heart because of the things that I have gone through. But I am open to receive, and I am open to delegate if necessary. I'm also open to be collaborative. Listen, just reach out if it's necessary, right? If not, you got to let things go, right? Either or. Either you try to fix it or let go. Moving on. Your ex's friends and family are all toxic. Release them all. See? Be advised, be aware. Somebody's friends and family, they're all toxic. Got to release them all. I did that, and I said I love my family yesterday, and I do. But that doesn't mean that I have to be in their surroundings or with them, right? I love them regardless of how they feel about me or things that may have happened to me at the hands of my family throughout my life. I still love them anyway, because I know a lot of them don't know, for they not know what they do, right? So be advised, be aware. Next is Dame Dash. Okay, so be advised, be aware. Dame Dash is coming out. For some reason, he is a boss in his own right. He is self-made. He's one of the first, if not the only person, along with Jay-Z, of course, to create a label, have it be a multi-million-dollar selling label. He was able to recreate himself again. He now has his own network. He has all kind of stuff popping. So Dame Dash is coming out. Probably let you know bosses do exist, and they don't have to be flashy, although that's how he started out. Right now, he's very quiet. He's very docile. He's more family-oriented. He has a new baby. Things change, right? Next is Super Cat. Dolly, my baby. Mr. Dolly, my Mary. Super Cat. That's a beautiful man. Very easy on the eyes. That's a song. It's being suggested that you listen to it. Please do. Next is Feverfew. Oh, God, I need that. This is a leaf, actually, and it treats fevers. It also treats migraines and arthritis. And it's not to be used along with any prescription medications. You don't want to mix this, right? But it is a very good herbal treatment for fevers, arthritis, and migraines. Okay, be advised, be aware. Next is Kanye West, Jesus Walks. Come on, somebody. Now, that's a song. Be advised, be aware it is coming out. You may want to listen to that. Next is someone from your past is determined to block your blessings. It won't work. Okay, so be advised, be aware, like I just stated. Someone from your past is trying to get in the way of greatness for you, but it's been done for too long. You know, it's too much, right? And at this point, it's going to return tenfold. And I don't want you to get in the feelings of having to reach out and help, right? When you were down and out and going through your things, not that you should treat people how they treated you, but don't allow people to come back in and get you one last time, right? Just because of who you are, how empathic you are, and the way that you conduct yourself in life. Just be advised, be aware that someone from the past is still trying to block positive things in your life for no reason at all. Probably for a bunch of lies that hopefully they're finally finding out were not true, right? Be advised. Next is Aiden. First, middle, last person, place, or thing, however that may relate in your situation and or life. Next is volunteer your time, effort, and or money. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. You want to give back in any way that you can. Services does not mean you have to spend. You can get out and go to a homeless shelter and serve plates. You can go volunteer some time at a senior center. You can help clean up in your local neighborhoods. If you can't do anything specific with finances, there's so much more you can do. You can ask a neighbor if they need toilet paper, paper towels, soap, and not in a way in which it's going to make them feel needy or try to embarrass them. Possibly put it in a box and just leave it on the step and don't even put a tag on it. Just bless them, right? Those options are available to us all. Next is they want you to shut the hell up. You better not. Too many souls at stake. Okay, so they want you to shut the hell up. But throat chakra, the more I speak, is getting clearer and clearer. My vocabulary is growing. I'm speaking much, much better. So it's not going to happen. And I've been instructed not to. There's too many souls at stake at this time. So I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I'm not shutting up. I'm not. It's divine design. Next is someone is setting you up. Okay, so be advised, be aware. Probably someone from the past that's still trying to block your blessings. They're probably trying to set you up. Let them do everything they want to do. Don't put any energy into any negativity because it has nothing to do with you and it's none of your business, right? Could be the ex's friends and their toxic family that isolated yourself and your child for many, many years and feels that it was supposed to hurt you in some way. But unfortunately, it had the opposite effect. And they don't understand, right? You came out shining and gleaming, not only you, but your beautiful, special child as well, right? It's definitely time to have that tough talk, So if that's what's going on, have the talk, get it out the way. If the talk is not going to take place, do your cord cutting rituals. Do whatever is necessary to alleviate that completely from your life. Because that might be the ones that's peeking in the window, right? And you definitely don't want to hurt anybody that you might know, but you have authorization, so do what you got to do. Just make sure, you're facing all your fears as well, and don't suggest it for others. It's necessary for all to face the fears. Fears stems from the devil, right? And when I say devil, I don't mean just devil in general, because you have to be able to maneuver light and dark. I mean the dark devils, the ones that are here on a demonic mission and are here to do things to cause, kill, steal, and destroy, to cause destruction in people's lives and spread rumors and lies and be envious and hateful and jealousy. Those devils. It doesn't necessarily have to just be a Capricorn. The devil can come in any sign, shape, form, and fashion. Know that. And they're probably still watching your every move. So be advised, be aware. Don't worry about it, though, because you're protected. You're in your bubble. And as long as you're on the right path and you're working for the divine high white light and you're co-creating, you're fine, right? Don't even give it a second of a thought. Next is Mooney Long. Hours and hours. Usually, I don't like nobody. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody. Positive intentions. Okay? I am beautiful and accept all of my flaws. Absolutely. Absolutely gorgeous. And I accept every flaw, every scar, every piece of extra meat, everything. I love myself just as I am. Of course I'm improving. Who wouldn't and who shouldn't? You know, if that's your motivation. If you don't want to, don't. For me personally, I know I can do better, right? I've slacked for a very long time because I've given most of me to my child, right? And at a very young age, he has already shown me that he's picked the baton up and he's got it, right? So now I can go back to focusing on me as well as continuing to grow him and rear him and teach him. But I can take some of that time that I was pouring into him to pour back into me, right? He's also pouring into me. My son is very protective. He's very loving. He's very caring. You know, he'll cook, he'll clean, he'll do anything. He got me some sunflowers today. I took a picture and posted it. He's just an amazing little guy, right? Amazing. I don't want to cry, so I'm be quiet. Anyway, you got your positive intention for today. So if you haven't set your intentions, here you are, right? You're beautiful, all flaws and all, and accept them, right? Nobody's perfect. Don't shoot for perfection. It's impossible. Okay? Next is exoplanet. Okay, so the explanation of exoplanet is a planet that orbits a star outside of the solar system. Okay, so be advised, be aware. Exoplanet is coming up for some reason. Might be studying science information. May have something to do with... Okay, moving on. Next is inevitable standoff. Okay, so be advised, be aware. Someone that's watching your every move, that hasn't learned to face their fears, that's been peeking in your window, that knows it's time to have that talk, that has those wicked friends and family, that's been trying to set you up, that's been trying to block you from the past, maybe trying to have an inevitable standoff. Keep your cool. Don't get upset. Don't get angry. Don't go back and forth. Handle what you need to handle. Get police involved if necessary, especially if you're not a street person like me. At one time, you know, I was around a lot of street people. I'm not that person anymore. So now I call the cops, right? Unless I want to hurt you. And I don't. I have a child to raise, right? But in the worst case scenario, and you're in my surroundings and dwellings, and I have every right to, I won't hesitate. Moving on. Next is you can look, but don't touch. Absolutely. You can look all you like. Keep your hands to yourself. Or there will be ramifications. Period. Next is do a fast to rest the body. Yeah. So right now, a lot of people aren't eating the best. They're definitely not exercising as they should, or doing a lot of hydrating with water, right? More people summertime drink what's quick. Soda, you know, any carbonated drink, anything they can get their hands on. Kool-Aid, which is horrible. You should have stopped drinking Kool-Aid a long, long time ago. But give your body a rest. You know what I mean? Everything you put in, it has to process. If you just take 1 week and take one of those drinks that you have a lot of, now they see spell work what did not work. Okay? That just popped up. Thank you, Phoenix. But, you know, I tried to tell them. Anyway, rest the body. It's very important, right? It does all the work. Once the food goes in, the body has to break it down. You aren't even thinking about it. But the body's working. It's breaking it down. It's pushing it out. It's digesting it, you know, to either evacuate it or sometimes it sits and decays. Just depends on what you're putting in, right? Next is, you know, your stalker and family is working with them. Okay, so be advised, be aware. You probably know who they are. And your family's probably working with them. Still don't worry about it though, right? As long as you've disconnected and got away from these people, allow them to infight with one another and you keep living your beautiful life. But just for clarity, if you didn't know, they're working with your family and you know who they are, right? So if you think about it, sit in quiet or meditate and ask for answers. You'll get it. Next is Bitcoin. Okay, so be advised, be aware. Bitcoin may have something to do with what's going on in your situation. I have seen it come up on the news lately. Not really sure what. You know, haven't really delved into that much. I do have Bitcoin. I don't really know what to do with it. My cousin in Texas told me that he'll show me, or whatever the case may be. So I'll wait on that. But I've invested. I invested a long time ago. Just haven't touched it, and it just grows and grows and grows. Moving on. Next is learn your triggers and heal them. Yeah, that way, if you have this inevitable standoff that may be coming up, and you know your triggers, you won't allow anyone to infiltrate your power, try to drain it, take it from you, and project, right? Once you know your triggers and you understand what'll happen if this is said or that is said, and you heal them, it won't bother you anymore. Be advised, be aware. Next is, the issue is they have a toxic God complex. It's a mental disorder. Oh. Okay, so be advised, be aware. Someone has a God complex. They think they're your God. It's a mental disorder. It's probably not anything you can fix, which is why I said go ahead and get the police involved. You don't want to go back and forth with someone that has a mental condition. It's not going to end up well. Trust me. I was dealing with someone, I don't even want to tell that up here, but I will tell it one day. But be advised, be aware. Yeah, someone has a God complex, so. And that's probably who this is, stalking you with your family from your past to stop your blessings, because they don't think if you're not with them, you should have any, which is crazy. Moving on. Next is will. Okay, so that's a name, or maybe you're writing a will. What is this? Grind it slowly. I don't see the name of it, but y'all know. Jacquees. Will. Maybe there's a will that somebody is updating, writing, living will, last will and testament, or your name is will, first, middle, last, person, place, or thing, however it relates in your situation. Next is social engineering.